The 90s was a promising decade for animation, boasting numerous commercial hits, now beloved cult classics, and Rover Dangerfield, a seldom discussed 1991 Warner Brothers feature, which during childhood I watched as frequently as several celebrated Disney works, possibly even more. Co-written by and starring the late great Rodney Dangerfield as a Las Vegas dog who, upon escaping attempted murder by drowning at the hands of his owner's criminal boyfriend, this is a family film, finds refuge and a love interest on a farm, where he lives with the prospect that any misbehaviour will result in being moved to an animal shelter, where he'll be put down if he isn't claimed in time. This is a family film. I'm starting to understand its lack of success. Naturally, he does not die. Oh, sorry, spoilers. This is a family film. The style is satisfactory, with occasional scintillatingly rich and clear colour reflecting the comforts of the farm and the vibrancy of Vegas with equal assurance, as well as detailed facial designs and dynamic movement suited to the swift, impeccable comic stylings of Dangerfield himself. Interspersed with classic Warner Brothers cartoon absurdist visual humour and slapstick, assisting the comic brevity is an overall engaging pace, allowing entertainingly elaborate musical numbers, the most memorable no doubt concerning the negative moral implications of urinating on Christmas trees, which, thanks to this film's teachings, I now only ever do on weekends. Also introduced a distinctive if slightly underdeveloped supporting characters, moments of legitimate tension, considered character growth, and a pleasant message concerning the different valuable qualities of different places. In spite of these assets, the movie gets no respect at all. Ironically enough, that was quite disrespectful. Its obscurity initially seems understandable. While enjoyable, most of the aforementioned merits are visible in more expensive or widely promoted works from the era. However, Rover Dangerfield possesses an interesting quality that explains its dark undertones. Allegedly, it was initially intended as an adult-themed R-rated affair, but during production competitive motives emerged, thereby birthing a censored, more family-focused endeavour, featuring sporadic bursts of risque dialogue, elongated gallows humour, and generally unobstructive, though notably mature sensibilities, such as scantily clad showgirls, glorified gambling, and an animal-abusing, organised crime committer. Although the last of these is less striking given its presence in other children's films. Examples include All Dogs Go to Heaven and Oliver and Company. The resulting hybrid of these conflicting aims adds a passively casual, bizarre spirit to proceedings, a surreal atmosphere that would typically be expected to incite discussions. Adding further intrigue is the fact they're often balanced competently, often being the key word, since there are tonally confused moments that detract from the film. For example, Rover continuing his jovial behaviour when desperate or in danger. The fact Dangerfield himself began comedy to battle depression provides contextual reasoning. However, a film requires more narrative investment than unrelated one-liner routines, so more commitment to drama would improve matters, and may have been more viable with the originally planned adult tone, which would have resulted in a superior film. Even though the film's final form remains enjoyable and achieves its fundamental purpose of introducing Rodney Dangerfield to children, well, technically to a child, since my younger self is seemingly the only person who watched it. Wait, my present self has watched it as well, so that's two people. We won't count my future self yet, that idiot might not have any taste. Physical copies are somewhat rare, though the film's available to rent for £4 or buy for £7 on Amazon Video in the UK, a fee that felt worthy of reliving childhood memories, but may feel excessive for those without such nostalgic connections. The film's particularly recommended to fans of vintage animated curiosities. Rover Dangerfield is highly entertaining, while by no means a richly introspective, innovative piece. Thanks to its appreciable artwork, humour, musical numbers, and semi-surreal excitement, it delivers the core qualities required of an animated musical comedy. Thanks for watching my video on Rover Dangerfield, and if I don't see you next time, I'll assume you've been dropped into the Hoover Dam and ended up on a farm. It can happen, you know. This film tried to raise awareness of that very fact. I got it made here. Why, it's a dog's life and I love it. Las Vegas is the place for me. We party all night, relax all day. This is the place to throw your cares away. I tell you, it's a dog's life and I love it. He loves it.